Hey guys, I'm Jay. I'm a transgender male, and this is my 25th week on T. I'm going to do a little bit of news here, and then I'm going to talk about trans etiquette. I'll explain that in a minute. My news. It's kind of a little sad. My personal trainer, who's a really young guy, trans guy, is going back to college, so he's going to be in the state but out of the city. So I'm kind of missing him. We're going to try to carry on with things with Skype and Facebook and that kind of thing. But, you know, it won't be quite the same. I think it's really been helping me. So he's really good. So anyway, I'm not going to try to find anybody else. I'm just going to use him. He also agreed that we could meet somewhere and do some climbing, hiking rather. Of course, he's 25 or whatever, so we're going to have to balance. He can carry about a ton, and then I will be even with him if I don't carry anything, basically. But we have some really pretty, beautiful mountains here in New Mexico, and it's really great hiking. So, anyway, so in the fall and winter and stuff. Anyway, on to my topic. Well, I found out I have quite a few cisgender people who watch my channel. I didn't really know that. I'll explain what that is in a second. So this is basically for people like that, and for anybody who has family members or anything like that, and they want to help educate them, because I might do a few Trans 101 things, not all together, but this is going to be my first one. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of help with terms here. Cisgender, what is that? Well, if you're cisgender, it's not an insult or something like that. I know I've heard people say that kind of thing. I think it's ridiculous. Cisgender is a Latin term, or cis means on the same side of, and trans means across in Latin. So if you're transgender, you're going across or beyond your gender. And if you're cisgender, you're on the same side. So basically your body and your brain match. So that's what it means. That's all it means. It doesn't mean anything else really weird or something. It's just that's what it is. And why don't we use the word, why don't I want to use the word normal? Well, that implies being transgender is abnormal, which is a bad thing, I think. So, you know, normal is a drier setting. Come on, folks. So let's use cisgender, okay? Okay. This isn't really insulting or anything, but I hear this a lot, and it kind of annoys me. It's transgendered. Okay, I'm 5'1". My 5'1" frame is not shorted. It's short. So I'm not a transgendered male. I'm a transgender male. Okay. So a transgender male is somebody who was born in a female body and transitioning to male. A transgender female is the opposite. So, like, that's just, I think it's something that people are confused about. Okay. Transgender has nothing to do with sexual orientation. See that a lot. A transgender person can be straight, gay, bisexual, pansexual, agender, or asexual rather. So, you know, it can be, well, whatever, you know, just like a cisgender person can be. So anyway, here's my list. I want to say, I know some of it's kind of worded negatively. I'll try to handle that, but let's go on. Use the right name and pronoun. People, I don't want to have anything on here about Chelsea Manning's activities, but just to say she's a transgender female. She has to use the correct gender pronouns and name. And I've seen all this stuff in the media, like they're having a whole bunch of trouble with this. Like, to be absurd, and go like, well, Chelsea Manning wants people to use his correct name. His correct name. He wants to be called a female and so on. And I'm going like, oh, come on. Can't you get it? Okay. Number 2, don't out somebody without their permission. I had an incident of this where someone actually said that somebody had outed me. They didn't use that term, but it's where you say somebody is trans without their permission. I am out and proud, but it seemed like kind of violating to me. My identity is mine, and it's not for somebody else. Also, be really, really careful about Facebook, Twitter, those kind of things, because you know, some people are stealth, and they have a right to be stealth. Okay, so that means that they're going to be like not tell everybody. Or not tell anybody, really. Or tell as few people as possible. Oh, okay? Number 3. I think this goes without saying, but don't use those terms like tranny and stuff like that. He, she, they're all like in the same category as a word I wouldn't even use on this channel. Don't ask trans people number 4 is don't ask trans people their real name. My real name is Jay. If I tell you that my real name is whatever it is. Now, this also happens to be my legal name. It's not my birth name. But it's not like, that's my real name. I identify with Jay. I identify with the other name. And to imply otherwise kind of implies that I'm faking it somehow. So, anyway. Number 5. I'm going to actually read what I wrote here. Don't ask how I do it unless you want to do it with me. Then I might be interested unless you are just curious about doing it with a trans person, in which case I'm not interested. At least buy me a steak dinner. Okay. Number 6. I really don't want to have questions about my surgery. I know what people are thinking when they're asking that, the surgery. So, if you're curious about the surgery, you can Google that. You do FTM surgery or MTF surgery, and you get some as much information as you want to take. If you want to know, unless you're a family member, I'm not really, it's not that kind of, like, I don't care about your stuff. Okay. If you need, number 7, if you need to preface any question with, I don't mean to offend you, but you already offended me. Come on. Okay. So, all that said, if you have asked any of these things, that doesn't mean I don't want to have anything to do with you. This has to do with, these are things that people should know about, but for some reason don't. So that's why I'm doing the little bit of Trans 101 here. So anyway, okay, so just apologize and go on. You don't have to hang on to it. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Take a look at my personal channel. Take a look at this channel again. Check out It's a Man's World FTM1, where I'm Thursday Guy, and I usually upload on by Friday. Anyway, bye.